I'm here with Josh Rand, still over here at Blackbird. Why don't you run us through your guitars that we have?
Well, basically for this record, these three that are hanging up right now have been the primary guitars for the entire record. The red candy apple one is pretty much on every song. The clean stuff has been the 12-string and the hollow body. So, and these three have pretty much been it. I've used a couple other guitars, a couple ESPs, and some of the Ibanez stuff, but these are my main ones.
What kind of pickups are in this one here?
This one has EMGs. It has a 81 in the bridge and a 60 in the neck, and the others are the stock pickups. Yeah.
Sick. Very cool. Do you want to move to amps?
Yeah, these are the two amps that I've used pretty much for this record. Is the Hughes & Kettner Tri-Amp, which I've been with Hughes since 2005. I absolutely love this amp. And then we do a blend. I ended up going with the Ampeg VL502 Lee Jackson model. And pretty much this is basically my main sound, is these two amps. I've used a couple of vintage Fenders and AC30s for some of the clean stuff, but for the dirty stuff, it's just these two. So we're gonna go over some of the pedals that I've used on the record. I basically brought in this box that has some of my favorite pedals. The Small Clone by Electro Harmonics, which has pretty much been used on almost all the clean stuff that I've played. The Ibanez Airplane Flanger that Paul Gilbert designed. I've used this. It's an awesome pedal. And this Crybaby by, who's that say? Kirk Hammett. Yeah. I've used that for all my wall parts. And then this was brought to me a couple months ago, this G Labs wah pad, which is pretty rad actually. I'm gonna open it up real quick because it's really cool. I can explain it. So what it is it's a true bypass pad that you just put any wah pedal on and it automatically shuts it off and on. So like with the Crybabies, one of the things that I didn't like live was to make sure that you clicked it off and on. This you can leave it on without having to do that, and it's weight activated, which is awesome. This thing's rad. And let's see, there's a couple more flangers, and then the Frying Pan by Ibanez, which is pretty cool. And I think that pretty much wraps up what I've used for effects. See any other stuff around here, so there you go.